The lead from the abysmal gale has brought me here, to the captain's seaside mansion. Well, former captain. Moiry and most of his crew didn't survive their final voyage, but luckily for me, the ship's manifest did. It talked about a golden slab, which sounds like the compendium of reproach the keepers have been looking for. The log said Captain Moiry brought it home for safekeeping. I doubt he knew what he had, probably just wanted it for the gold. My stolen rowboat got me here in one piece. Now I just have to find and steal the compendium. There's no way to know how many of the captain's loyal men are guarding the place, but the household will probably be in an uproar over the captain's death. With luck, no one will notice me sneaking around. The widow Moiry might know where her late husband kept his treasures. Maybe I'll start by paying her a little visit.
Your turn already.
I know. Let me just think.
I'm waiting.
Don't rush me. I'm about to go.
Listen, it's not that hard. Look, you're showing pelicans and mackerels, right? Just play them in order and you'll have at least 2. Oh, Burricks.
What? What's wrong?
You just won. I just won for you.
Ha ha! Pay up, Mortimer! What did I win?
Something just move. Nothing there. I knew I felt the draft. Come on out! I gotta arrest you. Just me, then. Me and a little drinky, that is.
Is it here? Do you see it?
Not so loud, Lavinia. No, it's not in this room either.
And we're almost done with the upper floor. If you were the widow Moira, where would you keep your late husband's telescope?
We won't get anything out of the widow, my precious. I've just had a peek at her. She's up on the roof raving, and she didn't know me from a field mouse.
I didn't mean...
I know, darling. The question is more probably, where did the late Captain Moira put it? He wouldn't leave the Nereid telescope just lying around.
Bryce, we're doing the right thing, aren't we? I mean, its beauty is wasted on the widow Moira. She doesn't appreciate the finer things.
Well, it's right for us, sweetness, but as an officer of the City Watch, I must confess it's probably not doing right by the widow.
Scoundrel of the City Watch, you mean?
Looks like the widow Moira has more than just me to worry about tonight.
Don't you have someplace to be?
Who's back there? Someone playing with the light switch. Is that you, Morris? Don't you go making any messes now. I'm done cleaning for the night. Morris? I guess I just made it all up. Probably out of boredom. Let's face it, a servant's life is dull, dull, last time I checked.
What's going on with these lights? Now it's too dark. Better check. Just to be sleepy. Sure. There was nothing. I shouldn't have bothered. Right then.
He'll never mess with me again. He'll never mess with anyone again. Nope. Nobody double-crosses me and lives to brag about it.
Hello there.
Don't bother me.
What are you up to?
I was going to bring some wine to Widow Moira up on the roof.
I thought I left clear instructions that the widow shall get no wine. She's in a terrible state. She wouldn't know the difference between you and a murderer serving up a glass of poison.
But
Wine is the last thing she needs. What if she swoons and falls to her death? Do you want that on your conscience?
when I set down her dessert tray, she saw me and made me swear I'd bring her a glass.
Oh, did she? Then go to cook this instant and tell him to hide the bottles, lest some other half-wit servant gets the idea to disobey my orders.
Yes, Mistress Mastiff.
Well, be off with you then.
Yes, Mistress Mastiff.
Hello? Somebody making annoying noises over there? Seems like I heard something.
Well,
but which direction are you going
anyway?
I really gotta learn to relax. Not jumping
People every night, pacing about
Some
in the
kind
cold,
of
talking utter nonsense. And her house
Oh,
guests.
clear.
I've a mind to put
Probably
them
heard a
all
mouse
out for
scurrying
what they're
about.
worth.
Aye, they're a troublesome bunch.
I found 2 of them upstairs in the widow's sitting room. Don't know what they were doing, but there sure was a guilty look about them. I'll tell you that.
Interesting. Maybe I should mention that to the foreman.
Indeed you should. Indeed you should. Playing a prank. I'm too busy for this.
Forget about it. You're making me nervous. Thought I might have seen something. I'm seeing... Now what? Who could have taken that? Probably one of the other servants. Oh, I don't like this. I mean, what could it be? Hello? Nothing. And now I'm behind on my work. I'll never catch up. Evening.
Whatever.
Things just disappear. I bet it was the new girl. Oh, a place like this could be anything. Can't be too careful. Is that you, Morris? Don't you go making any messes now. I'm done cleaning for the night. Morris?
I can't be expected to do my bit if they're gonna turn the lights off.
I'm looking, but I hope I don't find anything. No one's there. Good, because frankly, that's the way I like it. Good evening.
I can't do it all myself. I'm just one man.
Oh, something must have set those poor beasts off. Achoo!
Fine gathering, eh, dear?
Quite.
Yes.
Much like the McCafferty soiree last season at their summer home.
Quite.
Yes.
Food was delicious.
Quite. Quite. Yes, quite. And on. Don't you two ever get tired of yourselves?
My, what's gotten into our Miss Varia?
Quite.
Yes.
Bryant tells me you've left a message for me on the Victrola. Really, Robert? Can't you just tell me yourself? That silly Victrola annoys me. Why must we have that ugly mechanist thing crouching in our bedroom? If your message is really so important, then you'll tell me yourself. At dinner. Yes, dinner. I'll have cook prepare all your favorites. You must be a friend of Robert's, perchance? One really ought to recognize one's own guess, but the fog has been so thick lately. Could you somehow find it in your heart to fetch me a glass of wine? The servants have forgotten.
Wine, huh? Chilly night. I could go for something warming myself.
Thank you. Now perhaps I can settle my poor nerves. So kind of you to fetch it, so that I could stay and watch for my dear Robert. I know I've not thanked you properly, and a poor woman's gratitude is not worth much these days, is it? I can hardly trust my other house guests. They think I don't hear them sneaking about, but I do. When my Robert returns, he'll deal with them. Anyone who has stolen from me. He'll always look out for me, one way or another. My Robert, my sailor.
Did something move? Nothing to see now.
You'll never believe it, Robert. The servants have had the impudence to refuse me a glass of wine. Even my Ginny. Robert, could you get a glass for yourself, and then I'll have a sip. Then you see, I might sleep. I am so weary, my darling.
I say, was that a noise of some sort? Too much wool gathering.
I could dress that nice. I just don't want to.
You're Robert speaking, and I have some important things to say to you. First, though, you must send anyone away who might be attending you. Yes, even Ginny. I have left some things for you, safe in a secret room. The coin I have saved over the years, and an odd item I discovered recently. If I don't return from this next voyage, go to my study, where I have hidden a small switch. The switch will temporarily open a secret door in the North Gallery. Make good use of what you find there, and always remember that I am your devoted husband, Robert.
A secret room, eh? Always my favorite room in a house.
How goes?
I should write a book. A Guard's Life by me. And too boring. Did he have any last words? That's a laugh. Yeah, he had one last taffin word. Kind of a message. It was no. Come to think of it, that's sort of 2 words, ain't it?
What can he be thinking? I can't believe things were as dangerous as all that. Not in the proper neighborhoods.
Some taffers
From me.
Hello.
Evening.
Greetings.
I knew it was nothing. What am I wasting my time for?
My day starts before dawn, and it's work well after midnight. It's no wonder I look a fright. It happened again. Well?
Huh? There it is again. I'll just see if it goes again.
That's got to be the compendium. I've stolen the compendium, the book that the glyph key opens up. Once I bring it back to the keepers, we'll finally get to see this long-lost prophecy of theirs. I hope it makes interesting reading.